content condo for Miami, man. All Charleston white content is shot now over here. We at the swim week, yeah. That was a real big week that week.
I was like, yo, Charleston, bro, I do comedy. Get me on the show.
I got some shit coming up. You can show get on.
I was loving it. Until I do a type 5, you know?
Yeah. I like the way this motherfucker here, the
What you think, OG Jigavelli?
I'm loving the vibe.
What you think, Brick? You loving it?
I'm from the city. I know we offer down here, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad the rest of the world see the potential and just with all resources we got down here, reach, scenery, you know what I mean? But take this content to the next level, man. You know, if anybody got any sense and paying attention to how you just done came in and just, you know what I mean, maneuver through the internet game, man, and you decided that you want to land in Miami, they had any sense, they follow the money.
Say, man.
Follow the money, like it's a rainbow, it's grand, it's a pot of gold.
2-3 niggas got a park, had content house together. They need to patch up, nigga, put their money together, come down here and get a spot, nigga, start doing content. Just the background that Miami offers, homie. They call it the aesthetics. Nigga, just all these pretty lights, that water, the moon, man, nigga, this is a videographer's.
You ain't snowed in, baby.
You
ain't snowed in, baby.
Ain't no telling who you'll run into out there. Hey, nigga, it's a star at every light. It's a celebrity at every corner down there.
That's a fact. We the East Coast, LA.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Miami, East Coast, Hollywood.
Y'all gonna go first? Y'all gonna go?
No, man.
Oh,
yeah,
come on, nigga.
Cause we set Miami up.
Yeah, y'all gonna y'all gonna kick it out.
Yeah, shit, we set it off right there.
I'm gonna kick mine out. No, we Miami, baby. This that Miami lifestyle. Yeah, I done found me a Stan Lee. I done found me a Stan Lee. You know what Stan Lee is? That's what I'm talking about. I got me a Stan. You cut her?
Me?
Yeah.
I cut my own hair.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, man, shit, cut mine. Is that Biloxi? Man, you better know this, Miami. You better know this, Miami.
It's all for the good, man, for our community, you know. We can be able to share the light, you know what I mean? It's our time to share the light to show you how the time's supposed to really be done. You know, rather than just suck up everything.
Say, when we start doing that stream yard, when you add that stream yard to your game, ooh, that's gonna change the game now. See, cause now you can bring people up and do, have some town hall talk like meeting. Yeah. You really can switch the game up. Antoine Daniels do that. He wasn't the only one to do it.
Yes. So I'm gonna let y'all know exactly where I'm at, man. Yeah. You gonna come around this side?
Yeah.
Where's Stan Lee at? Where my Stan Lee?
They can set it up.
You gonna try to run through 2 podcasts at one time. We got the other little mic. Yeah, we outside with it, man. Well, we do yours. We do it first, man. Say what's up to him, dog.
What's up with it, my nigga? Say you are now looking at the brand ambassador of the Miami Content Condo. Some of the livest content will be shot over here. All of my content in Miami will be filmed over here. We done landed us a home, baby. Yeah, land the mothership. Yeah, land the motherfucking mothership, nigga.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my boy Brandon back down. You know what I'm saying? He outside with it, man, already. My guy came, got to die. Y'all already know what this is.
OG Jigavelli, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and tune in to OG Jigavelli, man.
OG Jigavelli, keep it tight. Y'all keep it locked, man. I'm trying to get in these rains. We don't know how hard that we work down here, how bad that we want it. 2026, I'm fighting for what's mine, man. Everybody give me that. That's right. C-Dub setting up a lot of plays for us, you know, we out of the shit. At the end of the day, man, OG, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna assist, bounce one off Brick. You know what I mean? We gonna alley, you know, Brick got the height, he gonna slam it on in, talk about alley, he put up Brick, and you just gonna slam it on in, bring it home. On the crib, man.
Already, man. You know, we outside, man. We stay working, man. Ain't no sleep. You can't get no money laying in that bed, nigga. You can't get no money laying in that motherfucking bed. Get your ass up out that goddamn bed. You don't got bed sores, motherfucker. You been laying down there somewhere. Get some goddamn.
Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream.
Exactly. Yeah, y'all tap in, man. We outside with it, man. Let you know. Content, Condo, Miami. You know, we about to set this thing off. Real proper life. About to set it off. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Take me through there, take me through there. Yeah.
How you doing, bro? How's your day been?
I'm doing great, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, once I locked in with you, things seems a lot
Yes,
better.
sir.
Boy, anytime you can find your Stan Lee in the Wakanda.
Okay.
Anytime you can get your Stan Lee in the
You see that reel I made?
Yeah, that's a bad
you fuck
motherfucker.
with it?
Coming through.
Yeah, I'm coming through.
KX music on it?
Yeah. Bitch, I'm from Texas. And we, yeah. I said, ooh, he know what he doing. Say, man, y'all say what's up to our Stan Lee, man. We just gonna call him. His name is Ken, but I call him Stan Lee.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'll let you know.
Two of Miami most wanted. Two of Miami most wanted, man. They don't put brick by brick. What they do podcast. OG champ. Yeah, they don't put it together, man. People wanted this.
We recording. We looking good, huh?
We looking good.
We
Boy,
looking
wait till we
good.
start shooting that new podcast, that new Charleston White podcast. We might call it the Charleston White podcast.
C-Dub.
Chopping it up with
Pretty good.
C-Dub.
That looks-
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nice.
Doubling
That
it
looks
up.
nice,
with
bro.
Yeah.
That looks nice, bro. We got the weather too. We gotta take advantage of it before it gets hot and shit, you know. Oh, and they're getting mic'd up too. But they're good. Yes, sir.
Manual was the way to go in this kind.
Yeah, but thanks for helping with that.
Oh, that's a crazy background.
That's crazy.
Maybe for the next one, we don't do it 3.5, we do 5.6 so the lights are sharp.
Ooh, you see me zoom in a little bit?
No, not zoom in. Like make the less blurry the background. Maybe I should do it now.
What do you wanna do? You wanna fuck with it?
No, it actually, if I make it 5.6, I have to increase the ISO and then it looks great. It's fine. It's cool.
It's sharp.
It's nice. Yeah, and his FX30 looks great.
Oh, he's got the FX30?
Y'all, now all I gotta say, 2026, watch how good Charleston White look. Watch, man, nigga, they finna make this finna be looking so professional, nigga. Oh, I'm on my way, Jimmy Kimmel. I'm on my way, Jimmy Kimmel. I'm on my way, Jimmy Kimmel. I'm ready, baby. Ooh, all I needed was somebody that could professionally touch me up. That's all I needed, man. Ooh, we going to a whole nother level, baby.
You want to hire?
No, ain't something like that.
I tightened it so it can go higher.
So without this, so having the corner, we can get a view facing.
That way in the water.
Yeah, they get the camera angles going, you know? Let me. The thing is,
Ooh, wee boy, look at it. Go roll you one up. I got something in the bag, nigga. I got something in the bag. We ain't in no rush.
Yeah, he told me I'm gonna smoke him out.
I'm on paper.
Yeah, you can't get.
But I'm gonna do you just like my probation officer told me. Don't come in here telling me you've been around. You gotta put your lips on it and inhale it for it to get in your system. That's my PO told me. Don't come in here talking about you been around. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
Have you been smoking weed? Yes, ma'am.
Check, bro, you hear us?
Yeah, hold
I'm
on.
talking about, bro. Mic check.
Yeah, I'm turning on mono right now.
I got the DJs too. Oh, you
He got all the hot dollar equipment. Ooh, we, man. I'm talking about, man, they say, listen, how about listen? This is called a content condo. We shooting content in the condo. You know how many hoes we go get, cause we shoot content in the condo. And we going to OnlyFans with the content, nigga. We going to Rumble with the content, nigga. Yeah. Rumble, young man, Rumble. Say shout out to content condo in Miami, baby. Yeah, this gonna be like Hugh Hefner house for all said and done.
Yes, sir.
You want to shoot porn? We got the porn room in here. You want to get into porn? Whatever you want to get into, man, we got it. We got a guy that can make it happen right here.
Yes, sir.
Professionally, nigga.
Everything goes down to content condo, bro. Welcome everybody to content condo.
Miami, what they do. Florida, what really happened, man. Shout out to the content condo, man. You know where we at, man.
No, you
We
can
up near the stars.
Brother, man.
Above the hate. Sometimes you gotta rise above the hate, man. You feel me?
Gold it right there.
What's up, Fort Lauderdale? We see you peeking in, baby. You peeking and speaking. What's up, man? K Exposed Truth. I see you.
What's going on?
What up, Miami? What's good?
Oh,
Saturday.
see, dog, look at that shit. Gold.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
a content condo.
Oh, look at that background, baby.
Smacking over there, bro.
Oh, boy, you look like
content
it.
condo.
Oh, they ain't fucking with us. Ain't nobody fucking with us, nigga.
Hey, you know this ain't no motherfucking AI or no damn video screen behind it. That's back there.
Ain't nobody fucking with us,
Find that
nigga.
studio anywhere else.
We finna change the game with this one.
Anywhere else, I challenge you.
We finna change the game with this one, baby.
You know, we
You see light flashing off water back there. You know that ain't no AI screen.
Yo, Brandon, keep this.
I'm hearing that, you know, getting ready to launch.
What the hell's got a stream? How you doing?
Yeah.
That's an FA30.
Yes. As an undisclosed circumstances. To anybody that want to know who it's going to be, but I guarantee you it's going to be those. And I ain't talking about that stuff down. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep it in a loop like that so y'all can stay being, what they call it, curious. Like Jay.
You know, I know, but I ain't really gonna put it out there. I'm gonna let you unwrap your own gift. You know what I'm saying? But I've been watching you, bro. You know what I mean? I watched you while I was in the joint, but I've been watching you a little closer now since we got together and combined resources and sharing strategies. Trying to go because we basically want the same thing. We want the city to win. We want our young people to stop unliving themselves. And, talk about things like that. And I've been seeing you up elbow, man, on social media. You play the screen game. What kind of new information you got? What kind of situation you got?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. What I've learned over the time of being around the social media world, it don't require for you to do nothing extra. The people gonna automatically gravitate towards you once they feel the energy. So the things of being in the streaming world is very new to me, but I embraced it because I know that's the next best thing. And I'm gonna learn everything that I need to learn about it to make sure it can make sense for people that's being content creators that want to be a part of the content world and not be going back to square one. Because if you go back to square one, you're gonna lose doubt in yourself and you ain't gonna want to do it. So when you get the ins and outs and you know everything what you're doing, then you'll be like, okay, now I can be able to pay it forward and share it with the people that who I know want it just as bad as I do. And that's why certain people that I bring into the fold, when like you, when it comes to people like you, because you're genuine with what you do. So like you being consistent with what you do, I'm proud of that. You understand? So like, we got to set the bar, we got to keep it consistent, because if we don't keep it consistent, people won't think this is genuine. It's not, because there's some really good people down here that's from Miami-Dade County. That's why a lot of these people come and deal with us the way they do. From a long hand of spoon with love. Show.
2026, man. Year shaking up. You see the hurricanes. And, they on the path right now. deserve it. I actually met the team, a lot of the players. I just sit down with Malachi. You right out. You right out. You know what I mean? Right out.
This is my childhood friend's son, so
right.
You know, Dayla. So you know that's my guy, and I even got a tattoo that says Gabos on here. And this game ain't based on sympathy for people that actually want to see it, what Malachi Tony is actually representing. So you know, to let you know the way we bred it down here is in our DNA, and even we ain't even got to be kin. That's just how we get down. You know,
that boy, man. I met him. He real humble brother, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daylight, man. Shout out, his grandma is the OG of the my Angie. You know what I'm saying? She been on me the queen of 75th and 11. So shout out to all the boys on 75th and 11.
Right.
She's that quality of young man that's representing us on the field like that.
grateful and humble, and I'm so proud of him. Proud of you, Malachi. You better know it, and just keep doing what you're doing. You know, you just a Travis Benjamin 2.0 for real. Like, he's just off the chain with it. This man broke records, changed the game, and he just gave Miami some hope for real again.
All of them did. That defense biting too.
Shout out to that defense.
That defense biting, man.
R&B,
That's why they got Jason Taylor over there coaching them boys on the ends.
So you know what was funny about that? Before we proceed, they did not even know who Jason Taylor was. They say when they looked at his highlights, they couldn't believe it.
Right.
You know how dominant he was. But I'm like, this what people do. It's good to go back on research, because you have to run a check on the person who you're getting ready to deal with, or who you building a bond with. As far as a coach, it could be a mentor, it could be a teacher, it could be anybody, a doctor. You ain't gonna trust your doctor the first day you meet them.
Right.
Your doctor got to convince you that I'm the person for the job, to take care of your health. So it ain't nothing wrong with picking and choosing, but you just got to feel that energy as well, and work on your intuition as well, because that's where the spiritual side step in that with it,
Hey, but I was watching the game, and the reason that game was so important to me, man, I was in the joint in 2000 when they stole our game with Ohio State. It was the Fiesta Bowl.
That was 03.
Oh, huh?
2003.
2003?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. You sure? We gonna fact check that. We gonna fact check that.
2001 we won the championship. We
I'm
went back to.
talking about we was a back-to-back.
Yeah, 2001, 2002.
Hold on. Winslow was showing out, and I think that's the game the game
We got hurt. That's
They got hurt.
2003.
Okay, I may be wrong. Y'all take a comment. I ain't tripping on that, but I know it was a late penalty called in the end zone.
Yeah, the end zone. Yeah.
And I was caught. I mean, they had to shut the compound down.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna play about that football in the state joint. But that was our league back.
Yeah.
And Michael Irvin took that belt off, man. They was showing the highlights.
Belt the ass.
Belt that ass, man. Hey, man, shout out to Michael Irvin, man. Him and that boy was on the sideline. Nah, the linebacker, man.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ray Lewis.
Yeah,
He was on the sideline. Then the boys, that vice, that motivation.
They need it because let me tell you something. You got legends, in the back of our mind, and we got people that came before us and they don't set the tone. You got to make it your business to say that you're not going to let them down. Because they didn't let us down, we wanted to cheer for something to win on. So we returning the favor to the old heads as far as the ones before us at the youth. But that's where the community comes in. And when you got people that just building up, coming from where we come from, or come from anywhere where anybody come from as far as how growing up, how they had it hard. So a lot of times football be their outlet. They don't want to lash out, but when they come from where they come from and they build, they got a story to tell.
Hey, I was listening to me and you earlier. We was at an interview. Shout out that boy Squilla. Right? I want to shift path a little bit because you just took us there. I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, talking about the community and talking about the OG being there and how the young, they would bridge that gap. They can do it in football, we can do it in the streets, right?
Yes.
I heard at the interview we just left with C-Dub and Skrilla the Hitman, right? Strong arm, shout out to Strong Arm, and shout out to Skrilla, right? I was in the background doing that interview, and I'm talking about some hell of an information was being dropped.
Definitely.
But one thing stuck out to me that I wanted I think you stepped out the room. You probably didn't hear this, but C-Dub said Skrilla asked him about, do he plan on doing anything that he want to do, for the city of Miami. And he said he wanted to start a center where mentorship type of center. Well, you heard what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Kind of like 20 guys.
Outreach program.
Outreach program with 20 guys with mentors from at-risk youth, but in financial, right? We would meet up with like me and you, we'll meet up with a kid, and the first thing we would give them is $20.
Yeah, he was talking about the savings of money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, definitely. And that would be a big thing because the kids, they really think money grow on trees, rather than their parents give them the full understanding that it's really hard. I ain't finna buy you them Jordans, man.
Right.
Because we was lucky to get our pair of Chuck Taylors when we were growing up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But we went out and got it. You understand? We didn't really like pressure the old girl because we knew that it was hard. So now, it done came to the point to where it's like my guy once said that, you raise two type of kids in the household, two type of boys. And not gonna elaborate on it, but it's a true story. So without the guidance of us telling these kids what it is and making sure the moms stay out of it and just allow us to guide these kids, they won't be laying out on the sidewalk in the future.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I don't know if we being filmed or not, right? I know me and you just having the heart, right?
No,
but
we are.
We are.
Yeah.
So check this out. So since we are, just we being filmed, I want so y'all don't just think we up here just talking. Even though we have these type of off camera conversations, me and my guy right here, right? First of all, let me introduce to y'all already. Give you a formal introduction. I didn't even know we were filming, bro. We were just chopping it up.
It's all good.
But this my brother, man. Brick by brick, OG Jump, right? I'm the OG People Champ, OG Jigavelli. Y'all know what it is, what they do, podcast. We are right now on what floor is 37th floor?
Yeah,
we way up in the sky, about 30, 40, we up in the sky. And it's right now, the content Condo.
Miami podcast is going
Miami
down.
podcast. Hey, bro. This what they need to see.
Yeah.
They need to see men. I'm gonna take a quote from Marcus Garvey, and half of these young cats, I done this test when I used to mentor little young cats in the joint. I ask them certain things. Half of y'all don't know who Marcus Garvey is, right? I know you do. Mm-hmm. Marcus Garvey say in a poem that I used to have on my wall from one of his speeches, and it was faded out, but it was like an affirmation every day to me. And he said, in this generation of ours, we are the men of courage. We are the men of courage. And he was speaking about the men that was willing to take up the task to lead them.
Exactly. And that right there.
That's what I see in you. That's what I see in you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad.
And that's why I was so eager when I came down, when I finally got out and came back to Miami. You were one of the first persons I pulled up on 460. When they go back on my content, they'll see the very first interview. Slightly, we was on that wall with Vito.
Yeah, with Vito, Bam. Yeah, and a little chopper. Yeah, everybody was on that, and I'm glad.
We wasn't on the condo. We wasn't in a expensive podcast.
Yeah.
We was with a phone. We had a phone.
But it's just like Chris Brown say, look at me now. Look at you now. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep going and going, and I'm glad you brought that up because where are the men of courage at? Like I tell a person, I get sick and tired of a person saying they gonna stay out the way. So you telling me you gonna let this little boy go straight down the path of destruction or where the hell you just came from, and you know you don't want him to be in there because he's our generation.
Right.
So you got the ability to stop him, but you just ain't. And you come up with an excuse by all you do is stay out the way, go to work and go home. You worry about your family now. But just hypothetically deal with your son that's out there in the streets. You're gonna be looking for some help too.
Right.
So if we don't pull together, all our kids gonna be out in the streets, and we ain't gonna have no generation with them the next 20 years of this world moving around.
So it's safe to say, man, recently we just lost one of our brothers. Very, very, very. I'm talking about that boy Streamer, right?
Right.
You was there. We went outside. A lot of us gathered together. A lot of us that's passionate about what we do. right? And we seen, you know, Screamer mom out there, Miss Mary, she was out there, and she was looking towards us
Yeah.
to keep certain things going.
The man of courage.
The men of courage of
That's-
Miami. We're the men of courage in Miami,
Yes.
right here in our city.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's gonna help further the different projects like what Screamer had started, Bikes Up, Guns Down,
yeah.
cleaning the cemeteries. That's why I love the name that you chose for your platform, Brick by Brick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause you've been out here doing it, bro. Like you really, I want to just go ahead and give you the roses, but you've been out here doing it. You know what I mean? I remember being in the joint, and I told you this. I said I remember being in the joint, and I was seeing you go from then the projects. See you go over there. You be in Lincoln Field. You be in Little Haiti, and you'll be no. You was one of the first ones I seen doing it, bro.
Yeah.
I told him that when we sat down with Chip, I told you. I said, nah. If I'm gonna say who I seen, like paved the way, cause I was in the joint, and it made me like, you know what? I got an ally. I got an ally.
I'm glad you mentioned that, and I'm gonna go ahead and just set the record straight. Ain't nobody in Miami did what I did first. You know what I mean? When I started going through different hoods and moving around in different hoods, I started getting phone calls. Hey man, when you come in our hood and come represent for us, they wanted that motivation and inspiration.
On YouTube.
Yeah,
you doing it on YouTube.
Right, on YouTube. Shout out to Info Minds because that's what set the bar. You know what I mean? I wasn't even about no camera.
But I seen you going all out to Cali and everything.
Yeah, I was, yeah, I've been out there
You was on the
doing it,
road, Joe. You inspired. I'm gonna say, I'm telling you, like,
yeah, bro.
I knew I wanted to do my books.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to get out and mentor.
Mentor, yeah.
But I didn't know about the camera game. I didn't know if I really wanted to play in the camera game. And I know what I mean? I salute you for that, bro. You know what I mean?
I took a dive on it, brother, because a lot of dudes that came up in our era and came up at you know, from a certain standard, you know, we didn't do cameras like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when it came to me thinking and saying, who the fuck gonna tell my story the way I'm gonna tell my story while I'm here? See, when I'm dead and gone, ain't nobody finna sugarcoat nothing or even make that shit sound bad. Just tell it like it is.
Right there. We got the receipts right here.
Yeah, definitely. Man.
Is the receipts on YouTube?
Yeah,
If they
definitely.
want to fact check the receipts, so I was seeing it.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with it because
Yeah.
it like to me, I'm not in competition
No.
with nobody making content down here. So when I look at people doing content, I look at my homeboy Nate them, man. Shout out them with the skits. You know what I mean? My little brother, Chicken the Back, my little brother, Tip Lawn and all of them, they making this skit.
Right.
I'm saluting them all because I knew, like you said, we Miami guys, we was never really raised to be seen, to be heard. That was one thing we were talking about. You gotta be seen to be heard. You remember that?
Yeah,
you gotta be seen to be
You
heard.
mainly seen the kids and the women outside hanging around outside of the, you know, the hustlers outside, and that's why I tell them, you know, Miami is different from when we came up, G, because, like, man, 15th Avenue. I grew up on 61st and 1321 Northwest 61st Street, apartment 29. Miss May stayed downstairs. You know, I stayed out there with Murray, with Daryl.
Yeah,
So to speak, you know what I mean?
With Jeff,
Lane, his mom, you know what I mean? So I get off, I was off in the truth. We was like this here look coming up in the Liberty City era. Then come overtime.
Across from the girl dormitory.
Exactly, man. And the girls' dormitory, that was the building that I stayed in before it was the girls' dormitory in 1321. Mo was the rent man. If you're a real 6'1", 13 trooper, you'll know Mo was the rent man. Miss May, shout out to the dog Sassy. I can tell you about all that because I'm really inbred in 61st and 13 forever. You know, shout out to Edison Projects. Shout out to my neighborhood over town. Shout out to Scott Project, because that's where my own girl came from.
You sound like the average Miami nigga. We from everywhere.
Yeah, we from everywhere.
You sound like the average Miami nigga be like that. I'm from the sub by way of Tutu Ave and all that.
That's why I tell a nigga, we from Dade County, we not from Miami. You know why I tell a nigga that? Because you can go anywhere. See, nigga from Miami got to stay stationary where they from a lot of the time. You understand? Just like
I'm good all over.
Right, just like I tell a nigga, I'm a towner. I ain't just from over town. Because they be like, what part of town you from Town Park, but I can't go to 12th Street or the Swamp or whatever. Exactly. So it should never have to be that way because when somebody starts jamming on And I let them know about New Jack, man. I'm the only one got it tattooed on me, OG.
Right.
You understand me? And I rep that to the fullest, man. Shout out to Big Al for that, but they know what it is.
Joe, I got the OG turned up right now.
Yeah, man.
We gonna cut down a little bit, right? So
man.
listen, y'all, right?
Shit.
Hey, but back to talking about this content, the movement that's going on in Miami right now. There's some major players coming to Miami, and they saying that Miami's untapped.
That's a lot.
No, I mean when I say I'm talking about untapped.
Oh yeah, as far as like being like
untapped stories, like
untapped.
Yeah, like you got
about the
untold stories.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's they gravitate to. So I think that this is actually 2026. I think it's going to be an explosion in content now.
It definitely got to be, and like I say, we really just want to get with the major players because I don't want us to have to deal with certain people that just feel some type of way when all you really want them to do is just vibe for real. You see what I'm saying? Like with the OG, you know what I mean? And they'll just throw the curveball. That's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker did earlier today. You motherfucker going on this motherfucking live shit. You talk about who you looking for, nigga. You know you with me, nigga. What's up? What you got going on?
I missed all that.
It was all good. No, it was all good.
But we got a conflict solution problem.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you brought that up. I'm telling you, no. Let me say this. Any as a real OG man, right? As an OG that's offering up guidance, right? We Miami, we not gonna get caught up in beefing on social media.
No, we ain't doing that.
Cause that's corny, that's lame, that's dry snitching, that's all kind of shit, right?
Stop right there.
Hold
on, stop right there. We're not beefing on social media. I'm direct calling your ass. I'm not gonna play all that social media shit. That
That's
shit
what I'm saying. But I want to make some money. I want to make some money.
Yeah, but
I want to line it up with the money. This is the solution that we have came up with. If you so invested in content, you're invested in back and forth on social media. If you don't have anything positive to say, because we can do what our grandma said.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your grandma say, you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at
all,
all, right?
Yeah.
But because I want to lead the kids, like, I want to give the young kids, I don't want to come off as one that cannot handle myself accordingly.
Well, that's all.
I'm trying to lead to the ring, bro. I'm basically trying to lead to the ring. That's what we want.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The kids ain't got nothing to do with grown people business. That's one thing.
They watch
you got
it,
to
though.
know that.
They be
No,
watching
not
it.
all of them though.
They watch it.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to situations like that, they not gonna live out what we talking about. They ain't gonna do what we doing either. They just looking at it and being entertained. A man once said that a kid could play 6 hours on a video game but can't sit 10 minutes still to finish their homework.
You know what I mean? No.
That's a downfall.
With me, Joe, be honest with you, with me, I've been gone so much of my life, man. I ain't finna let none of these crash dummies trick me off the streets. I'm gonna trick them into the ring. I want to get anybody. I'm speaking for OG Gigavelli, the people's champ right now. The OG Gigavelli, people's champ right now. I just left out of a ring. You just took me somewhere. You know what I mean? I be appreciating all the doors that you opened up and lanes and resources you showed. You just took me somewhere with real ass boxing. I never boxed in a ring before.
For sure.
I'm a Kimbo Slight street like
backyard.
10th floor,
6th floor, house of pain.
Yeah. I was fighting in juvenile, bro. For extra Skittles and shit out the vending machine.
Yeah. I was in Unit 7. I was in Unit 7. You know Roselle, man. He was Big Steve. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm on Unit 3. With Margaret and
Ty. Yeah. What the other guy named?
Maurice. Maurice.
Mr. Whitehead. Yeah, with the bald head. Yeah.
You know, now I used to get special treatment from Mr. Davis on Unit 2. I ain't have to go. Unit 2 was when you first come in, so Mr. Davis used to let me, you know what I mean, hang out longer than everybody else. I didn't like to go to school, so cause he you know, that's a Brown. Most of the staff were from Browns. That's my hood, right?
It's right there.
Right there. So
literally right there.
So, point that I'm trying to make is, I was one of the ones that growed up a hall baby that I used to make sure dudes don't leave gaps in the line.
That's a fact.
Cause you leave the gap in the line, we gonna get locked down. We're gonna get locked down early. And
they gonna make us stand there. It might be hard to going to that child.
So I used to be one of the ones that come up to you and tap you on the shoulder. Hey, boy, you got tight, you leave the gap in the line. And then if it was something, you know, I take
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And then I still get to stay out my cell and clean up, cause you know.
Why you cleaning up?
Why you cleaning up?
Yeah. Cleaning up your face.
And you grow. That's how I kind of been renting to you. Like we growed up in the hall, tip floor, all that. So my solution to anybody got any problem with what Rick doing, what I'm doing, or anybody doing, it's like, bro, let's get some money.
Exactly.
Don't check Brick in, cause you'll go. You I already know you'll go to whatever level they want to go to or whatever. Right now, I don't want you to go nowhere.
No, I'm
just
doing my best. And my job now, as I talk about it, to just stop fucking with these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Because they not appreciative. They always on some here and now shit rather than saying, let us sit back and see what he's building for the city of Dade County. Instead of you niggas always want somebody to do something for y'all, and my motherfucking pockets ain't getting full helping you niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I keep all this shit away. We're gonna focus on the motherfucking content. We're gonna run the check.
Exactly.
I don't pay attention to these suckers no more, man. That's over with. I ain't entertaining nothing no more if it ain't got nothing to do with the positive, bro.
Gotta be with the positive. Gotta be a good example, man. Right now, once again, for those of y'all don't know, we sitting real high, near the stars. We ain't in nobody's sales. You know what I mean? And we gonna try to prevent as many as our young people, man, you know, from going into these sales. We gonna talk some laws. I'm bringing that into. I'm bringing laws into my content now, because a lot. You know what you felt about it. It's been controversial back and forth on the Fuck the Streets movement that came out of Atlanta. What's your thoughts on that particular statement? You know what I mean? Because everybody got their reasons of why they said what they said. I just like the fact that we're talking about it.
Yeah, I say that to say this. You know, I kind of like stay away from that deal because that's just based on everybody's opinion on what they feel about what somebody else said. So I look at it like this here. What about those guys that paid for those shoes? What about those guys that made sure every kid that walked on the sidewalk got to school? When he played football, they invested in this person to make sure that he stay away from the streets because they already know what it is. So a lot of these star athletes, NBA, NFL, whatever, they got a lot of encouragement straight from the streets. Won't be no death row. Don't be for Harry-O. He was from the streets. So like, you got people that do good in the streets rather than intention be bad or not, but they doing good for the streets as far as for the community when they done paid rent, when they done fed babies, when they done gave out the turkeys. They were doing all this here before it was a sponsorship even implied in the communities. They were dropping them turkeys off. They were dropping them toys off. Some of us probably ain't even get no toys. Bunky Brown done lifted the trunk up. Woo! Right there on 11. And we right there. Shout out to Bunky Brown.
Long live, rest in peace to Bunky Brown, man. But
yeah.
you know, my take on it, right? You got two narratives that's been pushed, right? One narrative is that people are saying that, you know, 21 Savage, other rappers out of Atlanta.
Yes, live, nigga.
I think it was Rollo,
Yes,
a few rappers. You know, and shout out to them boys and their success, no shade. I like I said, I would sit down with anybody, you know what I mean, and get a discussion. But they were saying that.
Nah, nigga, this is the new content spot. Come check it out. This is the new content spot. Yeah, they got some good conversation out there. Nah, this the Stan Lee. His actual name is Ken, but his new name is Stan Lee. Yeah, we got the Condo going on over here. This is Stan Lee and the sidekick. Yeah. Now the sidekick is a genius too, but he don't talk much, so he's real quiet. Yeah, so we can't give him a name yet. We can't give him a name yet because he don't talk much. So y'all just come check it out, man. So this is where all the content will be shot at. Great editing. I got a great producer now. There we go. Yeah. So just all I gotta say, man, y'all stay tuned for Unc for 2026. I tell y'all, that everything I done told y'all, it done happened, and it's getting bigger, it's getting better. The stage is lighter, and the lights are brighter, baby. I'm telling you, man.
got to get their money out.
I ain't gonna never say that.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make it be broad.
And I just live 2 lows down. I'm just right over there. I'm right over there. So wait till I film during the daytime. So I'm gonna have a nighttime film and I'm gonna have a daytime filming. So yeah, so we go film at night, we go film at daytime. So I'm gonna come spend 2 weeks of number content. Oh yeah, right here. Man, I'm telling you, man, watch how he edit. This is the baddest editor. That's what I'm trying to tell, man. It's all about the editing, man. It's all about the editing. It's all about the editing.
Like they said, they studio gangsters. I mean, that's the explanation that 21 Savage gave, that he's a 21. He's a studio. That's basically I'm talking about the Big Bang interview.
Right.
He said he's the biggest studio gangster. Said that it's on the parents to make sure they monitor their kids from not following what somebody else is portraying.
I'm not gonna buy that what 21 Savage is saying about the kids, because you shouldn't have never said F the streets. You shouldn't have never said that, then turn around and want to play victim to say, hey, don't let your kids listen to it. I'm a studio gangster. Why you still promoting something when you say you don't want to deal with it no more? You get what I'm saying as far as your lyrics?
I get where you coming from, because you know how
like,
influenceable. I remember, I'm gonna put it in our era. Mm-hmm. I remember when No Limit Soldier, Master P them had No Limit Soldier, and they had that body. Mm-hmm. Boy, when they played that body.
Yeah.
When they played that body, and then they say, now show them goals. Man, we damn near scared Pete them off the stage. We got the wigs on and the whole 6-1 on there with the fatigues and all that. Nigga damn near back.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So we know that was an impact on the streets. Like, we know gangster rap always impacted some gangster shit.
Theme music.
Them boys from 61st bought Tupac over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luke bought Biggie down here. Yeah. They was dying up in that motherfucker in the trenches in the city. Tupac Shakur, in case y'all don't know that ain't no folklore, no rumor either. That's facts. Yeah. So we gonna let y'all know that's a quick little history, man. The whole thing about the city of Miami destruction, we got the Untold story that's coming up, man. When I tell you we got some Untold story, I'm gonna shoot them out there. You got Flower Man, you got Bunty Brown, you got Meg Bride, you got so many, and I ain't talking about when the wartime came, when all the violence came. It wasn't none of that like that. They were doing their thing, but it was real low key.
Man, I'm finna give y'all a spoiler alert. I'm finna bring you who my mentor is, who my spiritual mentor is. I'm talking about Mr. Rasul.
Oh yeah, Mr. Rasul.
I'm finna shout out to Rasul. Y'all act like y'all don't know he's still there. This is where I get all my bucket hats from, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Purple Carpet, which is an extension of the legacy of Rasul, his son. You know what I mean? Shout out to D Nice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Let's start supporting our black designers, man. That black leaf gear.
Yeah.
That black leaf gear.
Yeah, it's clean. Yeah, it's clean.
Man, stop
That's for real?
playing, man. Stop playing.
And that's
you a dub in the back. That's clear. That's a black
Mm-hmm,
brand out of Miami. If y'all don't know who Rasul, let me tell y'all something. Rasul, we done lost. I don't know if y'all been riding the city lately. If you from our era, I don't expect a lot of young cats to know, but you remember Willie Taylor?
Yeah, Mr. Burger King himself.
Burger King himself that applied a lot of summer jobs for a lot of cats, right?
He the one started the summer job program. Let's go ahead and back that up, because he had the alternative programs of which I was a part of on 6
So that legendary Burger King is gone.
Yeah, 54.
And then I rolled by Jumbo's gone.
Jumbo, shout out to Jumbo.
But guess who ain't gone? Rasul. And guess who own America? But I'm just saying, guess who own more and more? Rasul.
Guess what? You see right there, the first Rasul's was right there on 62nd. Right there before you get to the Motorola Beeper place.
Right.
He had to say he started way in the 80s.
He all spread it out. Now,
and then he went across the street. Then
and
he went in
and
that
built
back
the
and
Mars.
built the whole thing by himself.
And built the Mars. And so I go worship with Rasul every Friday. Mm-hmm. If I miss a Friday, it's got to be an emergency. But every Friday, I go worship with Rasul, one an extraordinary brother to be around. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A spiritual leader in the community. We need to support our brother, man. If you don't go in there and do nothing but buy a Kango hat, because you see the OG, the people champ wearing it. Go support our brother, man. Go support our. If you purple carpet right now on 119, and it's, y'all know where it's at.
Yeah, right
Drip
there by the
City.
KFC.
Right there by the KFC. Go support, you know what I mean? Go support our local brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Trick Daddy wear Black Leaf. Mike Smith is a Black Leaf representative. You know what I mean? This is something to be proud of, Miami. So I dropped that out there to say that the OG gonna be covering the culture.
Yes.
What they do podcasts ain't about the OG, it's what they do. So y'all already know what it is, man. If you do something great in Miami, and my brother for the start, you know, he already got Brick by Brick podcast going on. If you do something great in Miami, right? I don't care if you the South lady, you done made it the best. You actually made comforters that's outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you sell insurance, if you fix credit, if you do whatever, and you want to highlight your story, come support these platforms. You want to highlight your story. We want to brand you. We want to be a marketing. I'm giving y'all the game, man. We doing numbers. I know what they do podcasts doing. We doing over 2 million views.
Yeah, we doing
a
numbers.
month. You know what I'm saying? That's some numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's exposed. That's over 2 million people knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Miami, we gotta stop being scared of the OG. But listen, I be at putting at my people's house. It should be a ring camera. I be checking myself. I don't play with these cameras.
No.
Give me a microphone and camera. Boy, I'm doing my thing.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. We've been in the state of independence for a long time down here in Miami. And I'm gonna tell you something. You realize it ain't get you nowhere. Until you know how to come together and say we're gonna make this thing work as a unit, then everybody will be able to win. Shout out to Mike Smith for that event the other night.
Right.
When he brought everybody out and everybody came, right, and they came out to support. So that could be an ongoing thing.
It's gonna be. He said once a month he doing that. You know? And he spent money in his place. Yeah. And he revamped. Real nice. And he revamped Vito. Long live Vito, no shake, man.
Homie, man.
And kept his legacy alive. I want to see the Turkey Hut. I want to see Screamer Spot do something special too, man.
Do something special, yeah.
Hey, OG. It's been, you know, it's been a long time coming. They're gonna see a lot more of us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna see a lot more of us. Cause we working hand in hand. We definitely doing some things. We finna start training too, man.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna be doing that, man. We're gonna start training more the times, you know, just being prepared and mentally prepared for our upcoming fights.
Rec Yard open?
Definitely Rec Yard is open. You know what I mean? I got a very special guest, man, that's getting ready to step up on the platform, man, and I ain't gonna be here too long, but I want y'all to I want to introduce y'all to my guy, man. Mr. Charleston White, man, aka C-Dub, man.
Already, man. Yeah,
Come on through,
shit. Let me
you know what I mean? I got to get my few minutes with you, man, and then you go from there, G. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get my few minutes with my guy. Cause me and my guy, you know, we do a lot of fun things together, man, but we don't, yeah. And he finna bring it all the way down.
change up. You gotta get a little cooler. Boy, these microphones catch everything, don't you?
Man, everything, man. They pick up real good.
Yeah. Your microphone catch everything.
Yeah, man. We out here at Condo, Miami, man. We are actually here with the ambassador, Charleston, Mr. Charleston White, aka C-Dub, is what we call him down in Miami, man. Welcome, my brother.
Say, what's up with the black man?
Better know it, man, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Glad to have you.
Yeah.
What was the learning process for the day, man, or what we got in today, OG? It was a little stretch today, man.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, waking up, nigga, and putting something down.
That's right.
So you can pick something up. You can't expect to pick nothing up if you ain't waking up, putting nothing down, nigga. You go pick up what you put down.
That's right.
Yeah, so if you ain't putting nothing down, don't expect to pick nothing up, nigga.
And it definitely ain't gonna be a strategy. That should be second nature, if you ask me.
Yeah, nigga, everything in God's existence, everything in nature, when the sun rises, every creature, every animal that's not nocturnal, nigga, begins to wake up and start to work to sustain its survival.
Mm-hmm.
We the only motherfuckers don't do that, nigga. So soon as my body feel that it's some daylight coming, I spring up like a kid on Christmas.
Right. And that's a given on that.
Cause I wake up with a purpose.
That's right.
Every day, I wake up with a purpose, and I'm purpose driven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm purpose driven. Now, when the day ends, Yeah, I'm somewhere looking for some hoes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's that downtime.
Oh
That's that downtime.
well, that's why they got the, you know, the ladies, the ladies of leisure.
That's true.
Yeah.
But no complaints. No complaints.
Yeah, boy, you can hear the plane coming.
Yeah, man, this thing
I
picking
love
up
this
good.
shit. Well, you know, we so close to the planes, you know. We up here with them.
Yeah, man, and I'm gonna tell you something. I really appreciate everything that you doing for the city as far as bringing the light, being a beacon of hope. Now it's time for everybody to just go ahead and just attach to it to see what you got going on dealing with this content creation. And I heard.
Well, that's kind of one of the reasons why I got frustrated with Say Cheese TV. Cause I'm saying, nigga, all this good content. He made a comment about Miami maybe less than a year ago that Miami rappers, something about the rappers, and it kind of offended. It kind of offended the city. So I had some guys from say, man, tell Say Cheese TV to bring the cameras here. So me and him spoke a couple of times. I'm like, nigga, I done came out there to Miami and put my flag down, nigga. This is a new area. This is a new pond where ain't nobody on Miami really been on camera. Nigga,
right.
all the nigga, this is the cocaine cowboy.
Yeah.
That only part of that story been told.
That's it. Partially, for sure.
Yeah, no, nigga, they talking Griselda Blanco, they talking
Market
Noriega, but I'm saying they giving all the Colombians and the Puerto nigga, but it's some
All
niggas
the
it was some niggas that they had to get a dope to because they couldn't sell it.
That was really it for real. That was really it. They was outside with it. And just like how you said, OG, you know, it got to be a stamp on something because, you know, when you came down here and you did your part or whatever, it wasn't nowhere in the hell that these untold stories shouldn't be told.
Nigga, ain't too many people coming and going where I done went in Miami to get these stories.
That's true.
Nigga, I dive to the bottom.
You definitely do.
I dive straight to the bottom, my nigga, and that was just because I was looking for black people places to eat at.
Yes.
So most niggas with my status, most niggas that can maybe interview somebody, they have to contact somebody and say, hey, can you set me up with this interview with this person? Nigga, I just came here freelancing.
That's true.
Yeah, nigga, I just came here freelancing. Nigga saying, I know this is a game related city because it's international game here.
That's true.
It's people that done brought dope from. So nigga, I done already been taught where I'm from that places like New York, LA, Chicago, Miami, nigga, these international cities. You go there, you can meet international people. Well, nigga, I did the opposite, and I came here looking for the national niggas.
That's right.
I come looking for the national niggas.
And just like you say, game related, not gang related.
Yeah, nigga. And so, nigga, I come with a smooth game. Say, look at how Playboy, what's up, black man?
Right.
And I come sharing, nigga. I come bearing gifts.
That's true. And then when you were just saying that about Say Cheese, and I missed that because you basically just threw him an alley hoop, man. The city gonna say, hey man, just come on down.
Well,
you know
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nigga, they done opened the lane for me to come here, and nigga, you don't have to pay nobody for interview. They just want the light.
That's it.
You ain't gotta pay. So nigga, we can come do 10, 15 interviews. All this is your money for free.
For free.
I ain't asking for nothing. I ain't sneaking and charging nobody nothing. I'm throwing an alley hoop over here and throwing my nigga an alley hoop saying it's free money, nigga.
Free money. That's right. Yeah.
It's free money. Then, nigga, we can put somebody on. When you leave, now I'm charging. But right now, you come get the money first, my nigga, because these people need a light.
And then they gonna be more excited for the next go round when you come down and we can have people in place for you to do the same exact thing.
Nigga, now, nigga, we got a new market where we got new rappers coming out.
Yeah.
Nigga, now we discovering new talent in an unofficial way.
Definitely.
So, that's what but you know what I'm saying, nigga, nigga, it's a new game. Let's get into this. Nigga. So just like I'm doing y'all,
right.
Every nigga around me, I done had these same conversation with.
Right.
Every nigga I done ever rode with, flew with, ate with, sat with, nigga, I just had these same conversations.
Right.
So nigga be frustrated saying, God damn, nigga, don't nobody get it.
Yeah, don't nobody get it. That shit, they'll be like beating
Nigga
a
don't
dead
know,
horse.
nigga,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nigga, I'm showing you,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
and I'm showing you that this shit work. You mean tell me ain't nobody
Ain't
getting it?
nobody getting it. That shit will frustrate the average motherfucker. I don't care how strong your mind is. That will break
Yeah.
your mental down because you expect more from the people, especially who you're sharing it with.
Nigga, I don't want to be the sharpest too. If you the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. I don't want to keep being the smartest person in the room.
I like creative thinkers.
Nigga, I want equilateral. Nigga, me and my niggas on us, we parallel, nigga.
That's right. Just like I told a person once upon a time, when you got a set of dudes and everybody doing the same thing, you ain't gonna know who that dude is.
And nigga, I
know,
slow
so-
down so you can catch up.
Yeah.
That's the kind of nigga I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I slow down so you can catch up. So yeah, nah, nigga. So that was my frustration with it, nigga. Why, nigga? Everybody running to the rapper or the internet people with beef. It's other talent that's great content that you can put on camera in damn near every city you go to, nigga. But I'm saying, how you go miss Miami?
Yes.
When all of your content creators and streamers,
Right
this is
here.
their hub.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, nigga, I want to grow. Nigga, I forever love Larry Hoover, nigga, because he gave niggas who wanted to be gangster, playing gangster, want to be gangster. He gave them niggas a pathway called growth and development. Nigga, grow and develop.
That's it. That's
Just
it.
grow and develop, nigga. So, nigga, everything grows and evolves in nature.
That's true. That's true. And it depends upon how it goes on that journey, goddamn it, and what it becomes.
Shit, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's some good shit, man. You know, I just had to get my little time in, man.
Yeah.
Because I always chill with my guy. I love him to death. You already know what it is, man. The nigga nation, baby.
Yeah, nigga, stay tuned, nigga.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, the birth
man.
of a new nation called niggas. Niggas is inclusive. Nigga.
Brick by brick,
Yeah,
man. My
yeah.
nigga C-Dub, man. Love
Yeah.
y'all, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to my
we
boy
out.
Jigabelly, man.
Yeah, we out, baby.
For sure.
Alright,
Got
G, you
cold
ready?
out there, huh?
Yeah,
You got cold out there, dog.
It's getting. Nah, we gone. Come on, nigga. We working, nigga. Nigga, we working.
You good with the sweat, OG?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay,
Nah.
I'm finna twist you.
Nigga.